It is Y105, Dubuque's #1 hit music station. My name is Steve Pulaski. If you have children, you'd probably recognize my next guest if you saw him in his trademark blue shirt. He's one of the men behind the Wiggles, the popular children's music group that's released CDs, DVDs, and performed concerts for decades. Now the Wiggles want to talk with parents with their new podcast, Wiggle Talk, a podcast for parents, which offers parental support from those who know kids very well. All the way from Australia, he's Anthony Field, a.k.a. the Blue Wiggle. How are you today, Anthony?
Good, Steve. Going well, mate. Ready to talk. Ready to have some fun.
I love it, Anthony. What kind of topics do you and fellow Wiggles Simon and Latchy plan to tackle on Wiggle Talk?
We do everyday things like tantrums, how to help children get to sleep at night, what screen time. You know, a lot of children have too much screen time, and that's a big problem. It's a hard one for parents. We talk about parents not being too hard on themselves. We're all learning. You don't go to a university to learn how to be a parent. It's all learning on the go. We talk about grief. We had Steve Irwin's widow, Terry, come on our podcast and talk about grief, because all families experience loss, whether it's a loss of a pet or a relative. You know, so there's lots of great things to talk about and give parents positive affirmation about.
Where can people find the podcast, Anthony?
It's on the Apple. I'm really bad with this stuff, mate. It's on Apple and all over. Just type in the Wiggle Talk.
We'll say wherever you get podcasts, you can find Wiggle Talk, a podcast for parents. Anthony, I'm curious, what has being a part of a children's group taught you about children themselves over the years?
Well, I've learned, as traveling around the world, children are pretty well the same all over the world. Different cultures, they're still the same. They laugh at a lot of the same things. And children are the same as they were 34 years ago when we started. It's just that the world's a little bit different, but the children are the same.
Why have the Wiggles continued to be so popular through multiple generations now?
Mate, I reckon it's because we've always considered our audience. We respect the children. We look at the age, their developmental levels, and we try and communicate with them in a way that they understand. And also we encourage co-viewing, so mum and dad can dance along with the Wiggles music and have a good time watching and not feel, left out by it.
How have the Wiggles moved forward with the departure of so many mainstays like Greg, Jeff, and others? You guys are a really big troupe now. How does the consistency and sort of chemistry stay intact when you have a lot of turnover, Anthony?
Yeah, mate. Well, we've got 8 Wiggles now. We're doing a big tour of the States next year, and we've got 4 women, 4 men. In the old days, it was just 4 men, and it's a beautiful cast. We're all great mates. I'm, of course, much older than everybody else, but that's not bad either. I sort of give them a bit of, experience, but they tell me things about, social media that I have no idea about, so I'm learning, they're learning.
You're also going to be taking your Bouncing Balls tour, as you kind of alluded to there, to North America. That sounds like fun. Talk a little bit about it. What's this tour going to be all about?
Yeah, mate, all Wiggles tours are fun and it's interactive. We've got this song that's been a massive hit on YouTube called Bouncing Balls, where we collaborated with the Harlem Globetrotters. And it's all about bouncing balls all around the court and getting out and enjoying yourself, which is what we really want to encourage children to do. Put the screens down for a while and get out and, bounce the ball around, have some fun.
What's your favorite song to perform live with the Wiggles, Anthony?
Mate, all these years I've loved a song called Rockabye Bear, and I love Fruit Salad Yummy Yummy because the crowds go crazy.
Instant classic. Again, he's Anthony Field. He's one of the co-hosts of Wiggle Talk, a podcast for parents, alongside fellow Wiggles Simon and Latchy. And also, they got their Bouncing Balls tour coming to North America very, very soon. What's the website where people can learn more about the tour dates and learn more about this podcast, Anthony?
Mate, it's thewiggles.com, I think. I'm terrible with that stuff, Steve.
Thewiggles.com. We will take his word for it. Anthony, if there's anything else that you would like to promote or touch on, I'm all ears, man. I'll give you the final word.
Oh, mate, no, I'm just so happy that people in the States can see us on YouTube or on lots of different ways you can watch us, and also that we're coming over again to tour. I can't wait to get the big red car over there.